In 2026, the server rack battery industry is entering a true professional level upgrade. Meet the ECO-WORTHY Cubix 100 Pro, the only rack battery with A-grade cells rated to operate down to -4 degrees Fahrenheit. Built with full chain safety and designed for stable 24/7 power. Still worried about high-end batteries with incomplete safety, poor cold weather performance, or instability under heavy loads? The Cubix 100 Pro addresses all three at once. Full safety protection, true low temperature operation, and stable performance under high load. Today we're unboxing and tearing down the Cubix 100 Pro, and we'll compare it side by side with the V3 rack battery to see what the key upgrades it brings. Let's dive in. When you get it, notice the box orientation. Don't flip it upside down. Let's lift it out. Inside the box you'll find a battery user manual. As for the accessories, the package includes a pair of 2 American wire gauge red and black battery cables, a communication cable and a grounding cable. You'll also get installation screws, terminal protective covers, and battery handles. This means you can build a parallel battery system right out of the box without needing to purchase additional cables. In terms of dimensions, the Cubix 100 Pro is slightly taller than the Cubix 100, while the Cubix 100 shares the same size as the previous V3 battery. Compared to the V3, the Cubix 100 now has red positive terminal, model markings added on the bottom left and right, and a new RSD ports. The 2 on the left are RSD, while the 2 on the right still provide dry contact functionality. The parallel communication ports also have been updated to RS485.2 and RS485.3. Now, looking at the Cubix 100 Pro, it also features a red positive terminal, model markings, RSD ports, and updated parallel communication ports. What's special is that the 100 Pro has a built-in ESM100 display and a dedicated DC trip switch. Check out the built-in display on the Cubix 100 Pro. It makes viewing and adjusting battery info way more intuitive. All 3 batteries can be paralleled, and as long as the Cubix 100 Pro is set as the master, you can see the info for all the connected batteries. Most of you probably noticed this red button. It is the new emergency stop on the Cubix 100 Pro. Plug it into the RSD port to activate it. In an emergency, you can cut the output instantly, giving you an extra layer of active protection, way safer than traditional batteries. For the user, this means that in the event of an abnormal situation, you can immediately cut off the battery output, adding an extra layer of active protection that is safer than traditional batteries with only passive protection. You can also trigger the RSD remotely via the app, as long as it's connected to any master battery with a trip switch. Note that the V3 battery needs a firmware update to respond to RSD. You can scan the QR code for the update tutorial. It supports RS485, CAN, and RS232, covering most major inverter brands and solar assistant. You can plug it right in with almost no system modifications, and it's super easy to expand later. You might notice that the old RS485 in and out ports are now RS4852 and RS4853, and you may wonder how to wire batteries in parallel. When connecting the parallel communication cables, there is no strict requirement for matching specific ports. However, for better consistency and long-term stability, we recommend connecting RS4852 or RS485in to RS485.2 or RS485in, and RS4853 or RS485 out to RS485.3 or RS485 out. Now for the exciting part. Let's open up the Cubix 100 Pro. The top layer is an insulated PC board. Let's take a look inside. You can see the wiring and layout are extremely tidy. Compared to the Cubix 100, this is the first time we've used Cell's contact system to consolidate the wiring. It not only makes the internal layout cleaner, but also significantly reduces connection points, improving consistency and long-term reliability. Here's the core, 16 A-grade low-temperature lithium cells. These are EV-grade cells optimized in anode material. This battery can safely charge and discharge down to -4 degrees Fahrenheit, protecting the cells so you can trust it even in freezing weather. On the top cover, you'll see 2 built-in fire suppression modules. You might have worried about what if the battery fails and sets the system on fire? The Cubix 100 Pro is designed to suppress fires early, protecting the whole system. Combined with the emergency stop and full chain safety, you can safely use it at home, on a farm, or in small commercial setups. Through teardown, we can see that Cubix 100 Pro has been upgraded in several areas users care about most. First, safety protection. Emergency stop, aerosol fire suppression and BMS, a full chain protection. Second, low temperature capability. A-grade low temperature cells and dedicated charge and discharge strategies, making it usable even in extreme cold. There are also improvements in compatibility, hardware build quality and user experience. Compared with the Cubix 100, the Pro delivers comprehensive upgrades in safety, low temperature performance, ease of use and reliability. If you're more budget conscious and only need power for everyday home off-grid use or basic backup, the Cubix 100 is sufficient. It's market-proven, reliable in performance, safety compliant and offers strong value for money. If you live in cold climate and want better safety and reliability under high load and long-term use, the Cubix 100 Pro is the more reasonable choice. It's well suited for DIY off-grid users, emergency backup scenarios or small commercial systems. Want safe charging and discharging at -4 degrees Fahrenheit? Full chain protection for your system? Miss this and you may end up paying extra for the same specs. So if you had to choose right now, Cubix 100 or Cubix 100 Pro, which one would you pick? Let us know in the comments which one you choose and which feature matters most to you. Low temperature cells, emergency stop or full chain safety. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if there's a battery inverter or real world setup you want to see next, drop it below.